Give you all in the First Alert Center a heads up for people living in Kentwood. Several areas of the town are under a boil water advisory this morning after officials say a water main broke yesterday afternoon. So crews are currently working to repair it. But in the meantime, anyone west of I-55 on Avenue G, Frontage Road or Deerfield Lane needs to boil their water. Officials say the advisory will be in effect until further notice. You're encouraged to call City Hall with any potential questions. That number right there on your screen. That's the latest from the First Alert Center. Lucy and Kelsey, back to you.
All right, Olivia, thank you. Well,